Twitch, 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 Twitch. Twitch. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Yay! It hadn't come. Yeah, it hadn't come through properly. Right, okay, so this is proficiency classes, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, legend. Neither of these. He says, making sure he's actually made the change, the tweak change he needed. Jerry's been like, well, shit. In-game data, I think. Yep, done it. Thanks for the heads up, Taco. I will do it now. Done. Hey, MZ. Hey, 70 stream tweet. But yeah, Taco, if you give me 1 second. I've just DM'd you on Twitch a new link for the Discord. So when you get your new one set up, you can join straight away. Hey Andy. Yes, thank you very much for turning up. I will have us ready to roll shortly. So yes, no Grim Horizon, no lengthy scheme, no time turner. Not created equal, alternate bleed out. Embraced endings, impermanent injury, wanted outlaws, busy skies. Yeah, I don't know if, and yeah, Andy, I think it might be.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Oh, and for those of you who who haven't been paying attention, Odd Lost season 10. Okay, so our fuck's sake, Jerry, move! Yeah, perfectly timed kitty attack. So we have Medusa. Keck didn't respond to Pandora's system, and Stripe as our first two VIPs. So let's see who we have in our starting 6. So Cyber, so that's Game Breaker. No! Wrong! So we got so we got Legion, which is Cherishers. Got Cyber, who we bring. Yeah, we got Stukov. Don't quite like that. We have Science as. No! So we have Kinsect. We have Cyan. We have Nemki. So I do believe we've had. That's fine, fair, Ryan. Hey, Rumorous. Game sounds weren't off, they were, I was alt tabbed out. Yay! You are literally the only person here who, yeah, regulars characters, even new ones.
Heading out.
And hey, Zafana.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Got it covered.
Right.
Yes, Commander.
Just so you guys know, instant recruit does not exist anymore. It is being tweaked slightly. It's now trial by fire. It's actually new challenger. You have to do it in mission. It drops a character in. If that survives, you get your character. Please do not do it in Gatecrasher because we do not know who is in the starting pool. We do not know who's in the starting barracks. The one rule with trial by fire, yeah, this is the very first mission. The one rule with trial by fire is your character has to be in the pool. If you have a submission that isn't in the pool, you need to do join the pool first.
I hope you know where I'm going.
That's alright, I fully understand not being able to be around. You are a VIP, so your character is automatically in the pool though, so we'll see how we get through this, assuming I can maintain some degree of control, what with the cat deciding he wants to kick the mouse every 2 seconds. Oh, that's the point. I haven't actually checked what everybody's got. So cyber, low health, 75 aim, 12 submachine gun and pistol and flashbang. Shotgun, pistol, flashbang for Nemki. Decent health. Obviously, this is done. Has medikit, that's good. Free health again. Rifle, frag, pistol. Submachine gun, flashbang, pistol for Cyan. Rifle, frag, pistol for Stukov.
Closing on target position now.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Got it covered.
And this is using weapon light mobile because obviously I'm using proficiency, so the changes to the weapon types, obviously shotguns are now not the crit weapon bullpups are, that sort of thing.
Sounds like a job for a turret.
That's affirmative.
Wow.
Missed the target. Spotted us.
Great opening.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces. They're disciplined and well equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
It's still moving.
Will the death of this one change anything? Attacking on sight.
Damn it.
Failed us.
Oof. Well, that's a start.
What's over there?
Luckily, I am using Chimera Squad Stabilize. %86 chance to hit, 25%.
On your order. Target's still up.
Observe how it's done.
Well, it's probably at least partly because I'm trying to prevent Jerry from eating my cat, from eating my bloody keyboard. Yay, we have some meme bots. Does somebody want to actually vote on that one? Yay, crazy.
On your order. Come get some.
Moving out.
Have had some pretty dicey rolls on their HP, to be honest.
Moving quickly. I feel light on my feet.
I mean, yes,
I stood still for 20 years.
frequently.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with even greater psionic potential. Not good.
Enemy is still up.
Yay, crazy bot. And you know what? I do need to check my mod settings. There we go. I don't like seeing the percentages. It drives me nuts. Terror the terror. He bloody is he bloody can be a terror. I'll tell you that much. That's likely to blow.
As you wish.
I'm on it. Adjusting sights.
Shotgun chip damage.
I got it, right?
I'm waiting for my next turn.
The enemy moves to flank. Evac! We need emergency evac! Now, damn it! Now!
Typical, he ran away from it.
Let's reload! Now!
Gee, massive yeet. First delirium core. Hey Cyan, roll the dice is a channel point redeem, dude. And look, you're there. Yeah, it's a point redeem. It's not a console. It's not a command.
Sensors at maximum sensitivity.
You saw me. Good. Great.
Our duty it is.
On your order. Rock and roll.
Let's do this. Heading out.
If you say so.
Demon doesn't really crouch, you know?
Moving to position.
I'm heading round the way.
We've got advent here.
There we are. How the f-
These mutons seem a little more agile than the ones we fought in the past.
How the
Looks like they're still serving as the aliens' front line, though.
Reshi's broken something. There is absolutely no way I should be saying it. She's seeing a muton here. Bug would be... Yeah, no, the ridiculously large is from the Big Muton mod. No, because I'm actually not running any... I understand what you're saying, Zofana, but I'm not actually not running any modded... I've not done any change, not made any changes to the encounter lists.
Take a good look.
Hey, Felanios.
I'm trusting you here. I definitely got that one. Running dry.
Yeah, but the question is what mod?
as graceful as a gazelle. This unit scanners are active.
Because I don't have any mods that affect encounter lists.
Their armor isn't bad either.
Moving to position. I'm on it.
Alright, let me rephrase that. I can't think of what would be adding it to the encounter lists.
That all you got?
I will have to examine further.
That could have been bad. Heading out.
Of course, if I can kill it,
Moving to Overwatch. I guess that'll be okay.
yeah, turret drop is
Missed
gone.
the target.
Turret drop's meant to be gone as well. That's deliberate.
Physical exertion outpoint. Do I get a badge or something? I'll need to reload.
I will go. I am watching.
Keep the pressure on. On your order.
Yep.
I'm on it. I'm ready. Come get some.
I go as ordered. Launch order confirmed.
I'm reloading. Overwatch engaged. I'll keep an eye on it for you.
On your order.
Oh yeah, the meme bot's definitely doing a little bit of a carry here, but
Okay, I'll go. I'm on it.
To that position. I will watch.
I feel light on my feet. I am ever vigilant.
yes, exploding an ally now would be suboptimal.
Position. I'm on it. Moving to
I mean, I'm not sure this Orient would be particularly good.
something moved over there.
Problem is, Sylvana, I don't use any of those.
Pursue my thoughts. Think errors. Issue command.
I'm not using any of those.
On the move.
Not one of those is in my mod list.
Got it covered.
I suspect it's the VC, it was reported in odds mod list, so I suspect it's VC.
There's always more of them than you. This unit scanners are active.
On the move.
Catch you later, Pine.
Scanning.
No trespassers.
It feels good to move around. So we can attack anything that passes.
True, it did.
Are you sure this weapon?
Crazy bot shooting around the corner.
They've chosen me? Yeah.
Ooh.
It's on the robots. I'm their target now. Shutdown imminent.
Yes, pure luck. It's finally campaign start. And look what spawned on Gatecrasher. Panic's nice.
Moving to position. This is for you. Light 'em up.
Sufficient attack.
Come on, 50-50. Finally.
It is dead. Ammunition depleted.
I'll keep an eye on it for you.
Bye bye, mean bot. Bye bye, cyber. Nope.
Taking fire over here.
Damn it, ran away.
I suppose this body is disposable.
Heading out. Hostile terminated. Draining ammo fast.
We deny our creators.
Yeah. decent amount of prof plugins definitely makes life a lot simpler. I'm running quite a few this time.
Roger that. Got it covered.
Yeah, new gunslinger. Gunslinger Redux it's very new. Who's my shotgunner? It's only 2%, but only needed to.
Get it together. Heading out.
Crit. Legion comes in.
Their journey ends here.
Okay.
Surely there's a more difficult task available.
Right, let's see who's.
Changing position.
Sora's got the best hack.
I must run. Accessing door controls.
Neither of those are going to make a blind bit of difference. Yeah, proficiency scams have some native hack.
Success.
Looks like they called it a friend.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Everything by the numbers. Mission accomplished. Wait. Are those humans? It appears the alien devices dropped during the first invasion had a degenerative effect on these citizens.
But it doesn't matter because it always killed if it already counts as ended.
While maintaining primitive organic functions. Approach with caution, Commander.
2 wounded, 1 killed. So, get your commendations in now, people, if you want to give any commendations to any of the starting 6. So we have Stuttgart, we have Infested. 10 damage dealt, no kills. Cyber, 1 kill, 7 damage dealt. Yemki, 2 kills, 13 damage dealt. Legion, 5 kills, 36 damage dealt. MVP, according to things, so I know you would commend the meme bot. Basically, I am using Nice Mission Debriefing again, and the one that gets listed as MVP gets 1 commendation by automatically. Ice got wiped out, went into bleed out, but did survive. 319 for Cyan, 100% hits. The moment we make it says Legion again. Yeah, Ice for living. I'm going to give my my other personal one to Cyan for those stats. I'll just add all the commendations up at the end.
Even now, our enemy lurks in the shadows, plotting to destroy all we have built, to return us to the chaos of the old world.
End the Elder's false vision. That is the purpose of all skirmishers. Until it is done, there can be no other path for us.
Wounded was cyan and ice.
You know them as they were, the soldiers of Advent. Now they are free.
Impressive strength is always a good start. Generating armor is really nice, but I'm actually gonna open giving those stats with impressive strength on Legion, standard combat intelligence. Right, with the combat intelligence, just to let you guys know that it does make more difference. Yay, Medusa! So 1 Illyrium core, some corpses, including a Muton corpse. So we have Audrey and we have Lucy Badger.
Commander to the research labs.
Mossmore Skirmisher is definitely confirmed.
I do find that area of research to be
Right.
among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when it completes.
Yay! Thanks for the sub. Oh!
You know, I probably wouldn't be alive today if it weren't for your
That
father.
pulling in again. Bloody.
Something of a miracle worker.
Getting
Ooh.
Hunter's power back
Huh,
online
Tacker.
was a miracle. I'm not entirely sure how he deciphered their system, but we'd still be half buried in the sand if he hadn't. He gave everything he had to get the ship running,
Yeah,
but he didn't
they're
live
not
long enough to see us
set
all.
up
We owe you
properly.
both a debt of gratitude.
You can honor his memory by using this ship to destroy the aliens wherever we find them.
You'll get no argument here.
So we're gonna grab the taco because taco is in. Is the one holding the recruit screen from eating people.
Commander to engineering.
So yes, as I was saying, with the combat intelligence, ooh, we've got lots of gifted. No, lots of geniuses. No, a couple of gifted. No savants so far. No, not yet, MZ. You have to. It's done in mission. Once we get to mission, I'll show you. Right, yes, you're dum again. But I am using. Are we winning? We had a muton spawn on Gatecrasher, Pengu. We killed it. Right, red is dum, yes. But I am using one of the mods in this setup is Stukov's wound shenanigans. Yay, hut tree. And with the the way the wound shenanigans work is the smarter somebody is, the longer they take to recover from wounds. Basically, they're like, well, I'm not ready yet. The fear. So dum-dums recover from runes quicker because they shrug it off because they're too thick to know the difference. They're too thick to know they're really really hurt. So being a dum-dum isn't necessarily a bad thing in this mod list. Okay, so let's go through the sciencing. Yeah, exactly. Crayon Eaters gets back in the field. Smarties know they can make. Smarties know they can make it. Yeah, it's a very interesting game. I'm also running Stuck Off Sickbeds mod as well. Right, so science. Seeing as you're here, your class choices, my friend. The Marine, the Assault Infantry, or my Psionic Phantom, which is a Psi Sniper. I figured you might go for Phantom, seeing as you know that's brand new to this. And straight in at Adept, so Corporal. Yeah, I don't think there is a bad choice in this mod list, to be honest. Basically, with Phantom, the longer you are concealed, the more you build up focus. And focus is used to... These are your normal abilities, base abilities. These are your rune shots. And these are sort of utility abilities and stuff. And then obviously your random shit. I would take Covert Infiltration initially because that does give you Phantom as well. I will explain all that very shortly, Pengu, because I've had a couple of people ask. Right, so I'm going to do Covert Infiltration first. For you, Science, so you will stay sneaky. But let's go through who's actually here first. Right, Stukov's first. Stukov's choices. He's not getting Phantom. I've already got one. His hacks poo. So Stukov can have support medic, which is a combination of field support and field medic. It's rather in coherence class. Cyber, who has no health, gets tech specialist because of name. Nemki. I know Nemki likes snipery, but not with those stats. Nemki can have Marine with those stats. It's quite balanced. 9 hack. But no, let's go Shock Trooper. For Ice, because I already had the other two. Lady Luck's all Lady Luck's rolls went into hack, defense, dodge, and will. I think everybody has one armor. Yeah, a lot of people have rolled armor. CML's not run much. How? Andy's in there straight away. Nothing yet. Rune Rays. So I'm still doing this. Zero's in early, which is nice. Kawanga. Fearless Iron. Tech. Taco. And Rune Raze is in there. I'm sure that's Rune's character. Yeah. So that is my starting pool. Yeah, mods and VIPs will always be... Mods and VIPs automatically get added to the pool. You're not new at all, Pengu. Not really. Yeah, mods and you were a VIP before you were a mod. Yeah, you're not a crayon eater. You're an above average, so slightly less crayon eating. Tech's a crayon eater. Right, let me just clear the bestiary. Do you get floaties? Yeah, the fact that I got a mute on that early is could be worrying. So I started with 2 medikits, a smoke grenade, 4 flashbangs. Smelling salts. This is for reviving unconscious alloy. I am going to build the frost bomb. I'll leave those for a second.
Tell me something, Doctor. Must have been pretty cushy working with Advent.
So it's Audrey who is my engineer.
You should have known better.
Right.
The aliens would never have...
For those of you who are not yet in the are not yet in the barracks, the redeem you want to look for is called. It is 2,000 points. It is Here Comes a New Challenger. What happens? It spawns a civilian militia into the mission. You have to do it in the mission. I then give you Twitch control of that character. If it survives the mission, your soldier is recruited. Now, you can use this to do faction sparks, etc. Anything. The one restriction with factions and sparks is I must already have at least one, or I must already have like met the faction or done mechanized warfare. So I must already have them for you to be able to use that to spawn in. For normal rookies, you can do it straight away. When I do the character, when I get the character, when you do get the character in like that, you do not get a rookie. It will be a squaddy. So for a normal XCOM soldier, you will have the choice of 4 characters of your freed classes straight away. Okay, so my next faction is going to be...
Now, slowly we are freed, and all who see their bonds broken are driven to fight the elders with a rage
Why
by our own hands. We will destroy all that the elders
Why is this not telling me that I require a sergeant? Because it should be. It just says required soldier. Something's gone wonky. This was working. Right. The fuck was that stuck up at? I'm blaming Stukov, frankly, because that's not supposed to be in the mod. This is not supposed to be present. He's updated something. Yeah, Stukov Y is usually out. Thing is, what annoys me is he hasn't actually listed the reduced damage from conventional weapons. That's useless. Nothing nothing that will attack me will use conventional weapons, so they're pointless anyway. Put mod list together. Updates happen. Protects against mind control soldiers. You know what? That is a very good point. It does. It does. Right, so who are we going to go and send off for their to go and find the Reapers? Yeah, just 90% useless. So let's send Zero. Yep, that's true. And let's send CML because he's here. It also doesn't increase infiltration hours. So it's technically better for infiltrations. It's the infill vest. Yeah, it is. It's the infill vest. Speaking of the infill... So let's... get these two going. How you doing, Sif? Thank you very much for the raid, my friend. Can... Guys, go follow Sif. He's a cool dude. Breakthrough research. Oh, hell yeah, I'm doing that straight away. Alien Resurrection is not fun. Yeah, it's supposed to be a scary one. Do we have any volunteers, or am I sending people that aren't here? I'm probably sending people that aren't here. Which would be Fearless and Kawanga. Yeah, you're her. Hey, Bill. So you're going. Mismatch is going okay. It depends. No, not yet, Sif. I will explain. Well, Sif, what you need. Sif, you need to do. Join the pool so I can add you to the pool. Yeah, it died. We killed it. And he just for. Alright, Andy, I'll send you as well. I'll send you instead. So you're trying not to get yourself killed. I fully understand. And I'll send Fearless and Coanga out to the black market then.
We will work hand in hand with our new.
Your master list. Sif, 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 Sif. Right. Seeing as Sif's just done that, I will just save this, add him to the pool, and then I will. Oh yeah, Sif, I want to show you I want to show you this work of genius that I've done. It took like 3 days. Everybody's characters, everybody's submissions as individual bins. Each person with their individual bins makes managing the pool in general going to be so much easier. Yeah, bear in mind I have over 200 submissions. It took like 4 days. Anybody here who is not a VIP or a mod and has not done join the pool already, Smoke, Lars, Mystic Zealot, Pure Luck, Rune Rays, Grinch, and now Sif have all done that. I assume you want your emo boy, Sif. Yeah. No, wrong one. Emo boy's the other one, isn't it? Spike. Sorry, with that haircut, I'm going to call him emo boy. Yep, the good old Leon hair. Let's clear those volunteers. Clear those RTDs. Help me leave the commendations up. Gotta listen to everyone on the adventure before a mission. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, I think. Actually, right. Let's do the medals quick. Do the comms quickly. 1, 2, 3 for Legion. 1 for Ice. And 1 for Cyan. Right, I am gonna get the resistance ring up. Yeah, I do think I want to do resistance ring first. And then... Okay. So, for those of you who are in the pool but not in the initial barracks, once I am in a mission, you can do the Here Comes a New Challenger redeem to spawn in a civilian militia. You will be granted Twitch control of that character. If it survives the mission, I will recruit your rookie. I will recruit your soldier. If your soldier is a faction or a spark, you have to wait until I already have them to do it, though. That is the only... Hey, D the Great, how you doing, dude? So, basically, there is a risk to it. There is also a 10-minute cooldown on that redeem at the moment. The plan is half an hour, but because it's first mission, I'll let you guys spam it a little bit more. The reason it's set for 10 minutes is because that way it stops me being overwhelmed by it. Because this is how we used to do it, and it got that people would spam it a bit. You're not. You would need. You're not in the barracks yet. You are in the pool because you're a VIP. You're not in the barracks yet, so yeah, you would need to send meat into the grinder. But do it, like I said, it has to be done once. Ooh, Huffling. Once the mission has started. Right, let's get a couple of people working on this so I can get some more classes. Hopefully one of you two doesn't come back wounded. Yeah, well I had a mutant on Gatecrasher, which definitely threw the first night hype out a bit. You know what? This early, I don't really need to take it. I want to get Iron Biotech up because once I've got Iron, because what this does do is this means I have the option of getting. Oh, D, did you ever send me the? No, you never got around to. You did not. Okay. Well, you can always do it at some point if you want to. You don't have to do it. You can wait, or you can do a thing. That's fair, dude. I meant to start this campaign last week. I fully understand the life being crazy, dude.
Some of our people are
Oh, Taco, you come out wounded, I'm afraid.
They'll be fine.
Life do be crazy, indeed. Well, I've got an infill, but first... you were on the You were on the info there. It's only 8 days, Taco. It's not long. Right, Rune, your class choice, my friend. You have assault infantry. That is your up close and personal. Combat engineer. They're basically a walking tank. The AOE, cannon, flamethrower, proper heavy. Or harasser, which is kind of a mix between a skirmisher and a reaper. I know at least one person who has harasser selected as the preferred class. I don't know if anybody's actually got combat engineer selected. So assault cause swords. That's absolutely fine. I fully understand that. So you're a genius. So 12 mobility, 10 native hack, 5 defense, 1 dodge is decent start. 65 and 6 HP. You've actually got a decent setup there. Taco, your choices: field support, drone pilot, or warden. Warden is a special, weird, slightly weird class. They're bullpup and sword, but they're like a psionic version of a ranger, of the old ranger, but they have stances and stuff. It's quite interesting. It's currently actually still being worked. Black Dog is actually working on an updated version of the Warden, so your character would end up getting rebuilt once the fire. I am running a work in progress version, so your character might end up getting rebuilt if you take Warden. Is the only thing. Or you got field support or drone pilot. It's up to you. Do you want to go Warden? Assuming you live that long. This is true. Going Warden. Cool. So I have 2 sword people. But yeah, he has changed how it works. So they have got a new one thing I can tell you for definite is they have a new class icon coming, which is a yin yang symbol. And they went for 2 specific colours and then the outline, and I was the one who suggested the colour for the outline that made it just pop. Yeah, 2 early swords people. 2 early blade masters. Let's go, definitely. Okay, so rescue engineer, rescuing Callisto. Easy, lost. Do I have volunteers? Well, I know I have 2 volunteers. Ryan Pale Viper's going, is she? I might give her the medikit. Dan, you're not here yet, or do you mean Zero, who's currently out on a covert anyway? I kind of only want to take 4 on this. No, you were joking. See, I would have taken 0. Actually, you know what? Let's take Stukov. Give him the holo target. Give him the medikit. Don't actually have any upgrade slots. Can give Sign a flashbang. Let's give you that. Hey, Kinsect! You missed, you missed a very interesting Gatecrasher, Kinsect. Ice was there, she got put in a bleed out. She did survive. I also had a muton on that Gatecrasher for some reason. 60 aim, 10 hack. Jesus Christ. You know what? She's getting the SMG, so I've got a bit of shredding.
We will work hand in hand with our new ally.
You were playing Repo. Fair.
Against the elders, we find nothing but success.
Yay! And so Andy and Lady Luck have come back. Yay. Mismatch. You wanted Phantom, didn't you? With those stats, you definitely need Phantom. 3 HP. What was Andy's choice? Oh, he wanted Gunslinger. Yes, here we go. For those of you who are curious what the new Gunslinger looks like. Fastest gun in the squad is Lightning Hands, Return Fire, Quick Draw, and Fanfire. First, that's your proficiency ability. Run and Gun, Distraction. Headhunter, which is the crit, the stacking crit on kills. Hot Shot, Opportunist, Night Dive, Sidearm Specialist, Pistol Kill Zone, Face Off, Low Profile, Lightning Reflexes, Clear Instinct, Deep Reserves, Forward Operator, and Untouchable. That's the Eurodar version, so one prop per turn. And Untouchable. Blast Padding, Defensive Mine, Shrapnel, Highlands, Remote Star, and Homing Mine, and then from your basically the first deck, which is the first three, is all utility, is all like item or slots. So Bandolier, Decoy, Tactical, and this is all offensive stuff. So Witch Hunt, oh yeah. Well, stack the crit up, use Witch Hunt. It's like, ooh, Sectoid, set him on fire. Combat Awareness, which obviously boosts, which obviously kicks in for defensive stuff when you're on Overwatch, and then Lights Out for crits, blind. Oh, Jesus Christ. Andy could, with the, once he gets his crits rolling, that is going to be lethal. Here comes the Gunslinger army. I've only got a couple of people who requested Gunslingers. Yay! Carry on for them.
Strategic resource located.
Advanced prototype this early. Andy the Side Slayer, that's exactly what he's going to be. Oh yes, this is the other thing you're noticing. See the number next to the VIP? That is their level. That level can go up. Oh, reward VIPs can be of a higher level. 5 is the lowest, 5 is standard. The reason it's 5 is because it works on breakpoints, and the breakpoint for the first 5 levels is all the same. So levels ranks 1 to 5 are identical, functionally identical, and then you have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ones I get from POIs or from the black market will always be rank 5. Yeah, the ones I get from rewards like Half-Life can be higher. I would normally say yes, Kinsec, but at the moment I'm trying, because I've got so much that's different, I need to explain, I kind of need to concentrate. Sorry, dude. Normally I would say yes, but it's special time. It's special at the minute. Because I'm still getting used to the changes I've made, so.
Plotting new
Advanced prototype this early is going to be potentially really, really important. Alien biotech.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
I got rapid excavation and I yes. Right, so proving ground. I can do mutant autopsy really freaking quickly. I can get plasma grenades really freaking quickly. Ooh, hollow point rounds. That's new. These new rounds are... Oh, wait, they're from Mitt's Pert Pack, I think. Awesome, dude. That is really cool. But I want to get the autopsy done.
I must admit, having successfully completed the operation necessary to remove the commander's implant, I am intrigued by the possibility.
Okay, so... View squad. You know what? Oh! Chemicals, but they've all got sealed armor. That's kind of annoying. I am going to run the 6 hours. So what's the... You know what? I'm going to run to the opportune moment, because that way it gives me my Reapers.
Commander, there were a few wounded during the latest covert action. But after a few days rest, everyone will be ready to get back out there.
We may have chosen a different means of resistance.
And we have Cloud.
Thrown off the shackles of alien oppression. And through discipline, we have survived.
I could.
And we would never live in their cities.
I definitely could.
We move in the shadows. And we won't sleep until the last...
Face is easily the best ability there. Right, so anybody with a Reaper can now use their spawn. Dan, what do you reckon for Zero? He doesn't have much health. He does have plenty of mobility. I'm leaning towards combat engineer because explosions. Yeah, let's do combat engineer because he will. Fair. Yeah, I just wanted your input, but I just figured. Yeah, I've seen him on, but I think he's been a bit busy. From what I've seen, I have seen him log on, but he hasn't been. I know he hasn't been doing XCOM stuff for a while. But I know he was a bit burned out, so that's not so surprising. Right, so let's do the 125. We are still at force level 1. So lost hazards and opportune moment. He's writing a novel. Hey Kawanga, hey dude. You're out on a covert at the moment, my friend. You did make the opening barracks, you're out on a covert. Because you weren't here. You're the only rookie on this mission. So yes, time to die. We're in Mecca.
S-15, target coordinates incoming. Secure the VIP and proceed to the evac volume for extraction. Advent already knows we're here, so your position isn't concealed for the extraction.
As I expected, Commander, there are significant readings indicative of the Lost moving throughout the combat zone. Be careful out there.
I've given myself halfling. Thank you very much. Am I looking forward to Saturday? Oh, I cannot wait, dude. I literally cannot wait. I'm fully confident in the fact that we will. I'm confident we'll beat them. It'll be close, but I'm thinking 1-0 from a corner. But yes, so anybody who is not got their character in at the moment, if you want to do, yeah, of course, a corner, exactly. If you want to do the redeem for, here comes a new challenger, you can do.
No problem, boss.
Yeah, I know it'd be Firestorm. Why did that not drop the soldier it was supposed? Oh, for fuck's sake, that was working! Really? There.
They're sending more of their grunts after us.
That was what it was supposed to do. I probably mistyped something in. Oh, for fuck's sake, he's pulled. Pengu, you pulled everybody. Well, once this has given me some degree of control back. There you go. So what you can do, you can do all the various bits that will make life a little bit easier now. Like your redeems. Then you don't get your soldier, and you'd have to wait for next stream because you can only do it once per stream.
Heading out.
I mean, you can also do that.
Reinforcements.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying is what you should be looking at is Basically, I want you guys throwing more redeems around for protections and stuff.
Looks a little ugly.
Because otherwise that's going to happen.
Come closer, sweetheart. I can't move.
One whiff. You got a whiff.
No respite for the dead. The aliens have found a way to mind control them now.
Wow.
Can't think. Kill!
No, what was going to happen?
I'm detecting additional hostiles inbound.
You can have a free because that was just... Because we are still testing how well this is implementing, and that was buggy and didn't actually spawn properly.
Look at that thing.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! Well, the idea, I have it set so it spawns 5 units away from...
Bother remembering this unit for stealth missions.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
On your order. Yes, Commander.
Also, for some whatever reason, does not get protected by.
Heading out. Get me out of here! Please!
Do you see them attacking me?
I mean, I'm impressed of how absolutely fucked this has gone.
I should probably move or fight or something. I want another. It's better this way.
Yes, 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 it does. It does allow for a load of a save. Because that wasn't. Oh, Jesus Christ, Jerry!
More lanes to that mark.
Um, honestly, I think this is just really bad mission, really bad pod placement. And it's really not helping Jerry kicking my mouse and reducing the amount of actual, control I have. And now he's pretending he's asleep. Jerry, I love you, buddy, but you're being a right little shit.
I enjoy the rush of air against my senses. It appears the enemy has reinforcements.
I might have to use drop soldier. No. That can fuck off. That can fuck right off. Because there's absolutely no way that should have spawned where that was. Let me just attempt to try and fix this quickly. Yeah, I missed a comma. I missed a comma. Just rebuilding the... Yeah, exactly. It's a classic mistake of completely missing one for a tiny thing. I've also changed the distance from squad for so it should spawn closer and not be quite so fucky. You're a perfect test subject, dude. I am just going to have a quick look to see if I can work out what caused that. Because I know. Because he's got a spawn modifier. Yeah, I actually think it's this spawn collections thing that he's got, which he has uh, enabled by default by, I'm fairly sure, by accident. Stukov toolbox. Stukov's tool. That's a good point. There probably is something in the logs about it. No, no, it was VC. The default follower and the pod diversification for VC is a muton. Told you it was Rishi. Yeah, the problem is it's going to be trying to find um where uh oh, this is easy. I can fix this easy enough. No, there is a one of the. I just had a look. Use VC pod diversity equals true. There is an option in there called limit to two of same template, which is defaulted to true. And there was already the reason it. So I just need to set that as false. So it does, so it can have more than one of more than one of the same, more than two of the same template, because it was a trooper leader, trooper follower, so it couldn't have a second trooper follower because there was already two of that template. Hence why it spawned the muton. I just need to lift. Just need to lift that restriction. Yeah, it's in XCOM game data of VC. Because, like you said, if it finds nothing, it will default to a muton. Yeah, because there was two of the same already two of the same template. 'Cause the leader was that template. It couldn't create a second one. The pods where it was officer trooper trooper didn't have that issue because obviously the two troopers didn't break the limit of the two of the same template. But where the pod that rolled the trooper leader did. Yeah, free trooper pod. So one of them was replaced by muton. But you only get that at force level 1. But it's easy enough. I've pushed the config. I've added the config tweak to remove that restriction. So now it can repeat duplicate, but was quite funny seeing a fucking 12 HP muton on bloody Gatecrasher. Well, if it defaulted to a sector pod, yeah, it's like defaulting to Mechapede. Of course, what it has now potentially given me is plasma grenades super early. If I proving ground rush, and I can get plasma grenades super early. That was quite funny though. That was quite funny. And Taco, I've just saw you rejoin the chat, rejoin the Discord, so I've just updated your role. Right, let's try this again.
They're sending more of their grunts after.
Yay! It worked this time! Yeah, there's a reason I went for civilian militia, because I'm using Dead Puts overhaul, so they get all of the funky new they get all of the funky different outfits. Oh, and because we also had this as well.
I hope you're prepared to deal with reinforcements.
Yeah, they don't get concealment. Right. Yeah, they also don't get the ballistic shield.
I can handle that.
Didn't have mutons on this mission anyway.
I'm on it.
Hey, Pine. Well, hopefully we fix those bugs. Yeah, they don't get the shield. They don't get the shielding regardless. Because they're not on technically on the XCOM T. Well, they are because they're not in the XCOM group. They don't get the shielding, same as the VIPs don't.
Guard duty it is. Let's see what it can do. Visual sensor artifact. No, wait. It's just an enemy patrol.
Yeah,
It doesn't really crouch, you know?
halflings hiding.
They have a patrol just waiting to be destroyed. They've seen me.
Oh, typical. The one I wanted to really wanted more than anybody to stay stealth is the one that gets discovered. Rune gets a kill.
Impressed yet? trusting you here.
Would-be Firestorm gets his kill.
Before he gets too close.
Cover base damage reduction.
On your order.
Wow.
Target's still up.
Yeah, who the hell would want cold pizza?
I'm their target now.
Grenade. Eats the shielding and removes the cover.
Whatever you say.
Oh, Jesus Christ, rude. The palest of the Vipers. 5 damage crit. Well, that's because most stillborts are crap. Most stillborts you need to be eating. Fuck. Wow, Stukov can't really cannot shoot straight. Halfling, stay there.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Come on, Cyan. Good kill.
It's dead, as
Are you
requested.
seeing this thing?
I'll be down to just fists soon.
No respite for the dead. The aliens have found a way to mind control them now.
Shutdown imminent. I should probably move, or fight, or something.
I'm on it. Okay, I'll go. Need a light.
Just get rid of that zombie. Gets the whiff.
Missed. Missed. I'll rip your damn head.
Oh, so it shows the average damage. I think that's supposed to be expected damage, but
Here, catch.
let's force him to move. Wow, 2 HP.
Requesting kill order on the one shooting me.
Yeah, it is.
I'm trusting you here. It's dead. It has to be dead.
Mini Pengu is definitely doing a job.
Seems doable. Come closer, sweetheart. I'm going.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Target eliminated. On reserves.
Yeah, it probably does. I would imagine it probably factors in correct.
I've located some admin forces.
My genius, me. Should have just took the turn as... Note to self, I completely and utterly forgot that,
You can't kill me.
they have sealed armor. Which meant the frost bomb was completely fucking useless.
This weapon requires ammunition to function.
Well, that worked. 56% chance to hit, gets the kill, gets the mana.
If you say so. Stay put. I can handle that. Come get some. Get me out of here, please!
Yeah, I fixed the issue I was having. And
More lambs to the slaughter.
well, that potentially could happen, yeah.
Yes, waste your efforts on the robot.
Che Guevara over here. Overwatch removed.
So I get a badge or something?
Yeah, it is. It's the medic from XCOM Legends skin.
Aye, aye. No one's going anywhere. Okay, I'll go.
Well, potentially Zelfana if it was three of the same.
Come get some.
If it was at a point where they couldn't roll any different, but
Just waiting for my next turn.
it's not a lot. It's not an issue on soldiers that are on enemies that have got a different a actual decent follower list.
Unit fails me. I want another.
Meetings are all over the place. The Lost are almost right on top of you.
These Lost seem to be pretty sensitive to noise. The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more of them.
Yeah.
I guess that will be okay. Ready to rock.
Wow, I was hoping I'd at least be able to destroy his cover. Flame rune shot, set him on fire. No.
Are you sure this weapon was properly assembled?
Let's get Viper there. Kill. Ooh, reflex sight.
Where do you want it?
Yeah. It's only really an issue at Force level 1. Unlock, or if using a list where that is just a bit janky.
Integrity of this machine is failing.
Need to find some new cover! About to get Modpocalypse! Got it.
Jerry, get your tail away from my mouse.
Gotcha. Could use some ammo. X-ray down. Need to reload. And loaded.
Just how fast do you think this unit is?
Adjusting aim. On your order.
Jerry something.
Not even close.
Yeah. Some of them are running away now.
Oh yeah. Did you see that one? You know that was good. Gonna need to reload soon. Did you see that one? That's it. I'm out. Ready to rock. Back online.
Wow.
Get him next time. What's over there? It's dead. It has to be dead.
I'm going to need a bigger gun.
Done. Target still standing.
Because it has
Stepping off. You're good. Just stay with me. Get it out of here. There's something you don't see every day.
I don't see you
Uh,
running anywhere.
because it has armor shred. SMGs are mini cannons. "23 damage. Overkill is underrated, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, this is one of the new mods that I've added. It's this request pickup mod. If you have no other enemies on the map and there is an evac placed, you can just evac from anywhere.
This is Firebrand. VIP is secure.
I'm going.
Unit returning to base.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Yep. 27 enemies killed in total. Operation Scarab Ape. 444 for Cyan. Mission lead in both of those. Admittedly, a large chunk of that 44 came from that massive overkill at the end. 433 for Rune, who gets a commendation for being flags as MVP. 220 for Pale Viper, 1-4 for Infested.
I would like to assure the citizens of Advent that our peacekeepers will stop at nothing to prevent further attacks by criminal elements such as the one.
Yeah, it's a weird that they removed the source.
Overcome any and all threats to our peace.
Jerry just took a screenshot with his arse.
I told the troops to expect the best, and that's what you've shown them, Commander. Well done.
So Rune gets the purple heart. Do we have any commendations? Cyan, if you're here, would you prefer Psy Reanimation? Blindside for a shot to remaining concealment? Or a quick rune shot which uses 2 mana and it only takes 1 turn and only takes 1 AP and does not end turn? I'd kind of lean towards quick. Honed Edge for the increased melee. Chance to hit and crit. Or prep for entry for the free action grenade throw or zone of control, which most people ignore. Which would you prefer, Rune? Do you want to go Swordy Boy, more Swordy Boy? Because you did say assault cause swords. And we have Callisto! New staff acquired. Lost Brute and lost Dasher. That's my free excavation. Oh, she's rank 7, so she's ever so slightly quicker. Okay, so we had Pengu and Bill. Pengu, 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 LFR.
Assumed the spokesman had died or moved on after the council dissolved. From what little he's told me, it sounds like he managed to gain a position with the Advent government early on, if only to start leaking intel to the Resistance.
And look, your rookies came in. So, okay, let's do this in order. Ryan. Psi Specialist, Support Medic or Field Medic. Psi Specialist you do have flagged as your preference. This is the one with the weird networking thing. This is the work. Yeah. This is the weird one where they have the gift. They network rather than having. Yeah, it's the whole mind mergey thing. I haven't. This will be interesting because I've not really tested this yet. Okay. Pengu. Field support, artillerist, or drone pilot. You have 10 base hack, 61 aim, 12 mobility, 5 health. I don't have any ranged hackers at the moment. I don't have any ranged hackers at the moment, so drone pilot would be super useful. We'll look in a minute. Bill, harasser, you already told me you wanted anyway. And that really does work with her look. Is it one or two underscores, Bill? I can never remember. Is it Bill underscore? If it's no, it's the same for Twitch. If it's two for Twitch, it's two here. Try using X, say, just to make it's two. And that reminds me, I have yeah. Yeah, so you've rolled rapid, obviously you get repair, so once I get my sparks up, you'll be and you've rolled rapid repair and heavy duty repair. So she's literally going to be there. Once I get sparks up, it's going to be like, okay, I'm here to. She's going to be babysitting sparks. Oh, I have a bond. And it's high, so we're definitely doing it. Cyan and Stukov. Oh, this. Look at this. Photo booth. Photo viewer. Enhanced photo viewer. Show if you're in a campaign, it will show you who is actually in the image, in the picture. And you can switch between different campaigns as well. How does it differ? Whereas the tech specialist is a lot more general, your technician is. It's a generally tech spec is generally a lot more support. they also get the benefit of being able to use the sniper rifle. They're generally very much built on hacking and support, whereas the drone pilot is designed. Whilst it can hack, it doesn't get the same degree of hacking. It has generally a lot more offensive. It does have a support tree. It actually gains medical protocol and field medic revival protocol. And it gets the vanilla aid protocol as its bait in its. And yes, I called it Bitdefender because it's using the bit, and obviously Bitdefender was a antivirus program back in the day, so it's kind of a nod to that. The reason it's called Defender Protocol. That's the vanilla aid protocol, the one that gives the defense buff. Hence why I called it Defender Protocol. Obviously, I wanted to call it something different to the proficiency version of Aid Protocol, which is the one that drops the smoke. Bitdefender still exists. Oh, okay. Wasn't aware it still existed. I used to use it. I haven't used it for a long time. But yeah, so and because they're using the uses Spark Arsenal, and because that's how they get the bit, and because it uses Spark Arsenal, they get a heavy weapon charge. They get a heavy weapon slot, and it's generally a lot more offensive because you have you've got sticky bomb protocol. You start with caustic protocol, you've got sticky bomb protocol, shell shock protocol for the extra damage and AoE for the heavy weapon slot. Capacitor discharge quite early because it is only one use. Voltaic arc, which is the blade stormish. Then you've got bombardment protocol and napalm protocol for a bigger. Yes, emergency containment. It is sustain. Yes, it is sustain. And you also get stasis as well. And an AoE disable. Sabotage protocol, which is a single target disable. Do get failsafe for the hacking bonus and the inability to fail the hack. The negative removing the negative consequences of a failed hack, and has combat scanner for the AoE holo targeting. Sticky bomb protocol is homing line. It is one of your few really early, really good damage options.
The Reapers have no interest in.
Yeah, it's very much a.
Not under my watch, anyway.
But they don't get much a hack progression, don't get much aim progression or mobility progression. They're very much a support unit. But they do get bonus ablative, having aid protocol, like I said, defender protocol as it's titled here, and can have at major gets 3 charges for your heavy weapon. They are also designed to be a rarer option. Yeah, Cushy. Oh, I've just seen the time, so yes, we'll go through these classes quickly, and then that'll be the end of the stream because I've just seen what time it is, and I am working today. So we'll do Harasser and then we'll do Psi Specialist. So Harasser, your look has gone a little bit wonky because Harassers use I forgot Harassers use the Reaper armor. Look alright? Yes. Full class decks means everybody means they well, in theory it does. It does for all of the classes that I supported in it. There might be some of the proficient, some of the later plugins that don't have that, but a lot of them took the nod from me to make sure. So yeah, so nimble hands, free action reload, every few turns is really nice. Open fire, hollow targeting, weapon specialist for the extra damage, flatline for gear for use full turn cooldown rupture, inhibiting shot for reduced movement and disorient. Intimidate, justice, takedown, wrath, execute, retribution. Obviously gets ripjack strike. That native, and obviously grapple. Take cover, lightning reflexes, trench warfare, parkour. So you've got the grapple, and at captain you get parkour for being able to climb walls as well. Implacable and lick your wounds. And then Bandolier, Blast Padding, Survivor. Survivor's really nice, guaranteed success in first bleed out roll each mission, and reduces the soldier's wound recovery time by 1. So guaranteed bleed out. Remote start, riot control, and whiplash. Slightly surprised whiplash is in this deck rather than in slasher, but you know. Well, no, full class decks specifically. What it does is the base proficiency classes, all of them had blanks in their random decks. So you would, rather than get all 6, you would have occasionally you get 4, occasion because these are 2 decks. You got the 2 to 4 and then 5 to 7, and so you'd occasionally roll 2 in each. Or 1 in each. Occasionally you roll only 2 per deck rather than per deck, because each deck had at least 1 blank in it. Proficiency full decks redoes those decks, removing the blanks. So you will always roll 3 from each deck. But there may be some classes, like for instance this one, that don't have it, but this one does as well. They didn't put any blanks in because I don't like having blanks. But yeah, so this is the Psi Specialist class. Basically, they connect units to a psionic network when using certain abilities on them. And as they increase their Psi network, they get more bonuses. So, for instance, their Psi goes up as the more they got out. So you can either network an enemy or an ally. Units that die while network grant the Psi, specialist 5-star for the rest of the mission. Every 2 network units grant +1 ability damage. Network units grant the Psi specialist 15 Psi while connected at the start of the turn. Cooldown decreased by an additional turn for every 3 network units. So basically, the more you link up with, the more powerful you get. So you've got Immobilize, deals damage, reduces mobility, scaling with tier, costs 1 action, not turn ending, 5 turn cooldown, networks the target. Overheat, units that target by soul. Oh. Got disconnect, turn undead, got scorch.
Echo and no.
That is the missus doing an alert. She woke up. Give me 1 second. Back. Taco, I'm not sure. This is by TR Need a Name, this class. It's been in beta for quite a while. So Smothering Fog, so blinds. Yeah, it's siphon power from the network. Heals. You got stuff like Hunter's Mark, Pillar, Refocus. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying this. Improves aim and crit chance and shield. So yes, it's basically soul merge, but it's aim and crit.
I don't mince words when it comes to aliens, and the skirmishers are no different.
Yeah.
I don't trust them.
Yeah, it should be unique and fun. So we'll see how well it goes.
That said, they're definitely loyal to the commander.
Shock Trooper. You've got it's very much a close combat class. You've got built on grenade. You've got grenade path as well, and then the arc thrower stuff, and it's again the more offensive stuff. So you've got overcharge capacitor, pulse, spark striker for especially fuse. And there's a bunch of smoke grenade stuff as in its options as well. So, but yeah, watch them run total combat, breaching entry. Proximity explosives, proxy mines, concussion grenades, grenade belt for some extra grenades. Should be interesting. Hey Lars. Did you roll Harbor Wave in your XCOM row? Kinetic Wave provides. Yes. Yes. At Colonel. Yeah. This could be. I don't know what the like progression for health and for the stat progression is like, but yeah, could be very interesting. Looking forward to AR1. Unfortunately, I'm about to head. I'm literally. What does the class have access to? Size spec. I think it's just rifles, just assault rifles. Whereas phantoms are it's a sniper, and then there's obviously it's Cyamp. So I've got 2 phantoms at the moment, which is awesome. But yeah, those were curious gunslinger, got hot shot, opportunist, night dive. I'm using Black Dog's work in progress updated version, which has some new stuff, entirely new stuff in it. He hasn't pushed it to the workshop yet. The new version will have a new icon as well. What mod's missing now? New movement still Silex. I mean, you could argue Foxconn does that, or Cyberhall. Oh, talking animations. Yeah, there is that. I'm sure they'd be portable. CML infested. Rune. Halfling, Stripe, and Medusa. Okay, everybody's updated on the character pool. Right. It is gone 4 o'clock. So Rusty's, yeah, Rusty's is the Psy, yeah, basically someone Psy underlays a separate item. In Psy implant. Right, okay, yeah, I need sleep, so, because I'm working today, so, plan is will be to do session 2 after work, depending on what time I finish work. Let's go and see who we can raid. Yeah, I do. I like the old ones. Right. We can either go stream somebody go raid somebody who's playing XCOM, or we can who I don't know, or we can go see somebody who we do know, but it won't be XCOM. Suede is live. That is very true. Playing Dead by Daylight. Hasn't got many viewers. Yeah, the voice. I did notice the voice is doing it EU. Um, I am following him. So yeah, let's keep it XCOM-ish at least. Well, it is still XCOM, but it's different XCOM. And yeah, I was talking to the voice about his next XCOM 2 run. So at one point, so I told him I'd let him know when my new mod list is ready. So this is a good opportunity to do that. So let's go raid him. Good pickup, Dan. I didn't notice him initially. And I will, like I said, hopefully tomorrow for the next raid, for the next string.